right. Well, first I want to get to this. This was yesterday morning at roughly 3:11, so just before 3:12. We had some sightings of meteors here across parts of our area. So I'm going to fast forward this and watch this right there. Boom. Pretty cool stuff. Cindy Craig captured this over Harrison. We had a lot of videos like this, and we'll look at it just one more time. Again, just seconds. So if you happen to be up at 3:11, you may have seen this, but some of you didn't. She actually captured this on her Reolink cam and sent it to us. So thank you, Cindy, for sharing that. Pretty cool stuff. Here's a look at your temperatures this morning. Most in the 50s, some in the 40s, Chattanooga in the 60s. So a little bit all over the place. We'll level out later today. Upper 70s, low 80s, another nice day. Yeah, we're going to keep the 80s rolling, about 5 to 10 degrees above normal through Saturday. But if you're not a fan of this warm October weather, well, it's going to get a lot cooler next week after that front passes down into the 70s. Humidity going to be in that comfortable range throughout. But we're finally going to get some much needed rain. Again, drought conditions have been inching back into the Tennessee Valley. Saturday night to Sunday, very good chance we get some widespread rain, maybe a few storms. Again, this time of the year, we start to get more of those fronts coming through as that cold air starts to push down from Canada. And this usually leads to some rain, wind events here across the Tennessee Valley. We'll have gusty winds up to 25 to 30 miles per hour, maybe even 40 miles per hour in some of the higher elevations, and rainfall amounts up to 1 inch. We need it. Looks like we're finally going to get it. So as we track it all out, most of the day on Saturday, if you have any big outdoor plans, we're looking dry. Most of the active weather stays to our west. Saturday night after midnight, here comes that front. And a lot of this is going to be coming down, I would say, early Sunday morning as the sun's coming up and as you're heading out to brunch or church, wherever you may be going. A lot of this should be out of here by the time we get into the afternoon. Now, during the afternoon, there still could be a few lingering light showers. Usually after that first push of heavy precipitation moves through on the backside, we get those northwesterly winds and it can kind of just be showery. So I expect that clouds should clear out Sunday night, and then it's going to turn a lot cooler Sunday night into Monday morning. Here's a look at your rainfall amounts. Again, 3/4 of an inch to an inch of rain, which is a good soaking. Like I said, we need it. It has been very dry, and it looks like we are going to get some beneficial rain. But ahead of this, the gradient winds, again, when we get these systems coming in, we get tight pressure gradients, and when that happens, oftentimes we get strong non-thunderstorm wind gusts. That's exactly what we're going to have late Sunday, or I should say late Saturday into early Sunday. Notice those gusts picking up upwards of 35 miles per hour. Maybe even 40 miles per hour in some of the higher elevations. The winds are going to be whipping before the sun comes up Sunday, and even throughout the afternoon, we'll still have occasional gusts up to 30 miles per hour. But so far this month, we've barely picked up 1/10 of an inch of rain. Again, October is our driest month of the year, but we certainly need it. Still running a surplus on the year. Today, though, no rain in sight. Plenty of sunshine. Probably won't even see a cloud, if I'm being honest with you. Temperature's going to be in the 80s tonight. We're back in the 50s. Some areas, especially off to the east, could drop down into the low 50s, maybe even a few upper 40s by the time we wake up tomorrow morning. But then looking ahead to your next 7 days here, not a lot of changes coming between now and really Friday. The winds will start to pick up Saturday evening. Temperature is going to soar to 84 degrees, and then we'll have some rain mainly early on Sunday, and then we turn much cooler heading into next week. We're finally going to get some of that October weather we've been waiting for.
Yeah, we really have been.
I mean, we're going to be in the 40s even here in Chattanooga early next week, probably Monday and Tuesday morning. So,
wow.
First time in a while.
That means we'll be talking to our friends in Altamont in the morning because it'll be even colder there.
Yeah, the chill's going to be on.
Yeah, we know it. All right, thank you, Clay.